Welcome to this short, energizing yoga flow to get your day started. We're going to begin in a seated position. That's going to look different for all of us. But as you begin to come into your seated position, just ensuring that the sit bones are comfortable, we'll casually take the hands along the thighs or the knees. We'll take a little bit of a gentle circle sway. And casually beginning to bring the shoulders over the hips. And we'll begin to sweep the arms up overhead. As we do so, it might be YMCA hovering or a gentle high five. And then we'll casually begin to release our left hand down as I face you, I'm aspiring to mirror. A gentle little side stretch here. Right hand beginning to come down, left hand rising. That right hand might walk a little bit further away. Pressing the earth away, arms rising. We'll take a twist. Right hand coming along that left limb, shin near thigh, left hand behind. Inhaling, lengthening, and as you exhale, twisting, light fingertips to maybe the back of that right hand. Gently beginning to release as we take the arms up. And then we'll take that twist on the opposite side. Again, hand along the shin near thigh. Inhaling, lengthening, exhale, twist. Wonderful. Beginning to release the twist, taking the arms up overhead. We'll take a gentle cactus, opening up the chest. Hands beginning to rise. Left hand grabbing the right fingertips. We'll begin to tilt over towards the side. Rising. And then taking on the other side. Gently beginning to release the hands down. We'll begin to bring our legs out in front. So beginning to unfurl the legs. As we do so, again, ensuring that the sit bones are comfortable. And we'll begin to bend that right knee. So the foot coming towards the earth. We can stay right here, lengthening, lifting up the torso. Otherwise, what we might begin to explore is hands underneath the knee, thumbs to the shin, or maybe fingertips to the foot itself. Staying here, beginning to tap that right foot. We can tap, maybe do 90 degrees, or beginning to take the heel up towards the sky. Just taking a little bit of a zigzag. When you're ready, we'll begin to release the sole of that right foot back down towards the earth, and then beginning to unfurl. We'll come into a gentle forward fold, hands on the thighs or the shins. If you have access to the feet, maybe peace fingers to the big toes. And then we'll begin to rise, beginning to bend that left knee, again, deciding hands along the thigh, calf, maybe fingertips to the foot. We'll begin to tap. Maybe we begin to lift. Maybe we begin to rise. Wonderful. We'll begin to release that left foot back down towards the earth, straightening the leg. And again, we'll begin to fold. Hands might come along the legs themselves on top, or maybe alongside. We'll begin to rise. From here, we'll begin to come through to a tabletop position of all fours, hands and knees. As we arrive here, starfish hands. And we'll begin to take a bit of cat-cow, so beginning to tuck the chin in towards the chest. And beginning to release. And again, taking it in your own time. You might incorporate the breath, exhaling for cat, inhaling for cow. Or simply go for the feel-good factor. When we're ready, we'll begin to come through to a neutral table, beginning to tuck the toes. We're going to come into our first downward dog. As we arrive here, lifting the knees, taking the sit bones up and back. And we can pedal, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe we wag the tail, taking the sit bones side to side. When we're ready, we'll take the gaze forward, walking, stepping, or hopping the feet to the hands. We'll begin to come to a forward fold at the top of your space. Halfway lift. And then we'll fold. We're going to begin to press into the earth, taking the arms up overhead. As the hands get to your highest point, we'll take a cactus, opening up the chest. Fingertips beginning to lift. We're going to begin to take a flow, releasing the hands down towards the earth, halfway. And we'll fold down, planting the hand, stepping back with your right leg, runner's lunge, and then releasing the knee down towards the earth. Pressing into that left foot as we take the arms up. Maybe we begin to bring that left hand down. Just having a little bit of a reverse. Arms waiting to rise, and then we'll begin to release the hands down. Coming back through to our runner's lunge, we're coming through to a plank pose, taking that left leg all the way back, high plank, or maybe your foundation. Gently releasing the knees if we're in our high plank, reverse push-up. As we release, untucking the toes, and we'll begin to press the earth away, taking a baby cobra. Exhaling, beginning to release down, tucking the toes. We're coming into that foundational plank, and then our downward dog. Taking the gaze forward, walking, stepping, or hopping, feet to the hands. Halfway lift as we arrive. And we'll soften and fold. Press, coming up to standing. When we get to our highest point, we'll cactus. Hands rising. We'll soften and fold. Halfway. Folding down, planting the hands. We'll step back with your left leg this time, gently releasing the knee. Always taking our time when we come into these transitions. And then we'll begin to press into that right foot as we take the arms up. We can stay here. That right hand might drip down towards the side. Sweeping the arm up, we'll begin to release down. Tucking the back toe, lifting the knee. We'll begin to come back through to that plank. And it might take a little bit more of a downward dog-ish, and then plank. Releasing the knees, reverse push-up. Untucking the toes, pressing into your baby cobra. I'll gently release. Tucking the toes, coming back onto the knees. And then our downward dog. As we come through to this downward dog, we're going to begin to give ourselves a little bit of a hug. So imagine that right hand staying where it is. You're coming more center of your mat. Maybe we begin to take it towards that left armpit or the rib cage. Giving yourself a bit of a hug, or anywhere along that left leg. And we'll begin to release. Left hand going towards the center of the top of your mat. Maybe right armpit. Maybe along the rib cage or the leg. And then back down to our downward dog. Gently releasing the knees down towards the earth. We'll come to sitting on the heels. As we arrive here, we'll begin to take the arms up overhead. Right hand grabbing the left. And we'll begin to tilt. We'll come back through, and then we'll take it on the opposite side. Hands beginning to rise. We'll cactus, opening up the chest. Fingertips beginning to go up towards the sky and then down into the heart. Gently bowing the head to the hands in gratitude for investing in your well-being and your practice. And thank you for taking this simple, energizing yoga flow with me. If you'd like to check out any of the other videos, check out the link in the description, and I'll see you again soon.